Don't go too bad. Okay, we on?
Yes.
Okay, so this is trial 3 for the state of Hawaii. We're in Oahu. This is the 3rd detective trial. We had 3 out of 7 dogs pass. Completely different search from yesterday. It's very, very warm in here. I turned the fans off because they were stirring it all up for the demo dog, and even though the demo dog's fine, it was much harder than it needed to be. So the start line was here. We've actually pulled up some of the cones, but this was the edge of the search area along here. And then I told the exhibitors that this vinyl curtain was out of play, so this was coned off. And we had some toy distractors and a leash somewhere, and there were 8 hides. They had 10 minutes, and I'm going to show you where they were. All the hides were found. The dogs had missed it. They just didn't go somewhere, or they called it prematurely. The dogs did great. There were a couple of dogs who just were trying to get to a hide, and the handler misread it. Now I'm obsessed with trash cans. So there was a hide under this trash can. This was hide 1. Everybody got that. Hide 2 was over here up on the top of these benches. These benches are really cool for hides. They really hold the odor nicely, and the dogs seem to go. Remember, my whole point is to try to get the dogs to drive through the search area successfully so that the handlers don't really need to worry about it. So that was hide 2. Hide 3 was low on this wheel down here. Dogs came shooting down here and spun around and got it. It was really nice. Then hide 4, this was missed by a couple. Okay, it was underneath these stairs, just up here. The handlers just didn't really take them back there. It wasn't that the hide wasn't available, they just didn't go back there. And then if you turn around, while the cones are being pulled up, these 3 banks of 6 tables were in play. This is where the cones went, and the handlers did this great. There were no hides in this whole area, and they just went through them really efficiently. They didn't waste a lot of time. It was really nice to see. They've learned about blank areas, which is really super. And then we had hide 5. These benches are just brilliant. Was up here. It's a little higher on this bench. It was actually up here. And the dogs, again, as long as they went here, the dogs found it fine. They actually headed towards the door and then turned around and came back. Really nice. And then we go outside, and there were 3 hides outside. It's nice to get out here because it's so warm in there. And there were 3 hides here. I think everybody found these if they didn't get NQ'd inside. So there's 1 hide here in this little pluggy thing. I really liked it. Really held the odor nicely. The dogs were able to find it. And then there was a mirror pluggy thing, whatever you want to call it, here. Really nice. And then the final hide was up here high on this metal grating. And the dogs, as they made it here, did this really nicely. They came in, they went around, the handlers saw some up behavior going on, and they went beautifully. And then this was a huge distraction. I think somebody might have slept here last night, some kind of animal, and then they came in, and as they turned, they just hit this perfectly. It was really great. Even the little dachshund, who was like down here, just went hopping up, and it was adorable. So great search again today.